Hey guys, welcome back to Melissa's Cricut Creation. And you see the title. We're here to talk about Darius Cooks is what they're calling him. Darius Cooks, whatever. But yeah, before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. I'm gonna go ahead and pause for a second to give you a chance. If you hit the like button, that just tells you that you guys like this video, and so they can send it out to other people to see it. I know I'm about 4 months behind on Mr. Darius, but I'm doing a scammers series where I'm gonna, talk about different scammers. So yeah. So go ahead and like this video, comment, let me know what you think, engage, be interactive, let me know. Okay, just got in the mail today my let's see, open this up. I got in the mail, I got the pink ones. Okay, how did the pink ones get here before the black ones? I don't know, but I got the pink mace in today. Let's see. This is weird that they came before the black ones, but it look cute with this one, right? I don't know. I'm just gonna add it. If you want to buy a keychain, the link is in the description. It comes with the mace, the alarm, the whistle, the window breaker. All my stuff isn't over here because I was making them last night. So it's like this one. You see, it comes with one of these. But yeah, that's cute, right? Yeah, guys. All right. All right, so let's get started. So with this Darius Cook, we're going to go through this together. I have been researching him. I have been looking him up, trying to find out more about him. Honestly, I had never heard of him. And then when I tried to go to his Instagram, he has made his Instagram private, okay? Because he said he's sick of y'all. What y'all not going to do is y'all not going to harass him. That's weird, though, because I ordered the black ones before I ordered the pink ones, and the pink ones got here first. Or did I order 2 sets of pink ones? Knowing me, I ordered 2 sets of pink ones. Lord, I gotta go check. All right, let's share my screen. If you are a part of my free class this morning, this is what the chip bag looks like. I will assemble it by the end, and we'll put it together for the cocoa melon, for my cocoa butter. All right, let's go ahead and look up Mr. Darius Cook. Let's see, is he a scammer? So apparently he's like a social media sensation. Like he kind of blew up. He was on Kevin. He was interviewed on Kevin on Stage, the internet comedian. And he was doing viral videos where he was cooking different stuff. And then, he starts scamming folks. That's just how it always happens. It's like we first hear about you, we want to hug. And then they say, we asking for our money back, right? So we're just going to go ahead and go straight into it. Let's go to Black Enterprise. And if you've heard of Darius Cook, go ahead and drop it. Go ahead. Let us know in the comments what you know about him. What you know about Darius Cooks. Darius Cooks, Black Enterprise. All right, so all this stuff is alleged and entertainment purposes only. We're just trying to see what's going on. We're just trying to figure it out, trying to see what they're talking about. All right, so this is what Mr. Darius Cooks looks like. Popular food blogger, Chef Darius Cooks Williams. So his name is Darius Williams, and he calls himself Darius Cooks because he cooks. Faces allegations of stealing money, assault, and being a crook. A popular food blogger, cookbook author and a former Atlanta restaurant owner who is widely known as Darius Cooks Williams, is facing a litany of allegations online from individuals ranging in unpaid wages, assault to the Better Business Bureau complaints, accusations of using someone else's trademark, and dining event tickets issues. Okay, Williams currently boasts at least 1.4 million followers on Facebook. His online store reflects that his Dining with Darius Cooks 2022 tour is sold out. Tickets were listed at $215. Man, people love these people that don't come through with what they have to say. I just can't believe it. Dining with Darius Cooks is back. In 30 days, we will start a 26 event run in 2021. Shout out to everyone who has tickets. And all of 2022 is completely sold out. Can't wait to hug y'all next. I can't add more seats. There's no more room on the calendar to add another date. And nope, I can't squeeze you in because there is physically no space. Tickets for 2023 are on sale April 2022. A new menu, new schedule, same vibes. Y'all ready? A message on Facebook reads. So, I mean, dang, man, these people really, let's see what it look like. You're preaching to the choir. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stop that because YouTube be tripping. Let me see if I mute it. I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, so it looks like it's nice. So he's a chef. He has, look at my computer going slow. He's a chef. He has a popular following. All right, but people are alleging that he has multiple businesses, and people, I guess, are alleging that they didn't get paid while working with him. And, hoodies, cookbooks, and T-shirts are always there for also sold there. But despite Williams' success, which is illustrated in the ample internet spaces, individuals such as Kiara Ross, who reportedly an Atlanta soul crab restaurant server, turns to social media recently and other public forums to make shocking claims that the cooking guru once assaulted her and dragged her. Okay, so this is her. Okay, so yeah, she has a YouTube. This girl name is The Kitchenista. She has a YouTube also. There is an account from Kiara, a former server at Soul Crab. The photo shows Darius Cooks Williams being escorted away by cops on January 25th, 2019. A text message to the daytime manager at Soul Crab Cajun reflects that Kiara was still following up on her paycheck a month after the incident. As of today, she has not been paid. Kiara account: I was a server at a seafood restaurant in Atlanta. Look at these pop-ups. Can y'all give me a second, please? All right, can't see it because we have a pop-up. But so basically he assaulted her because she made a post saying that she didn't get paid. Let me pull it up on my phone because it's tripping on here. I don't want to get rid of that because I did find some tweets about him. I wanted to go over that too. All right, here we go. All right, I was a server at the seafood restaurant in Atlanta, and he got arrested for putting his hands on me after I had a fit. This is a con artist. I was a server at his seafood restaurant in Atlanta. He got arrested for putting his hands on me after I had a fit after he didn't pay me after working for him for almost a month, and I still never got paid. Whoa. Said then the girl that was training warned me to keep all my receipts because he's famous for shorting you. She had to call the police on him one time because he didn't pay her. Yes, he picked me up and tried to drag me out the restaurant. Those two women that were there dining there had to stop him. He had the nerve to call the police on me, but ended up getting arrested because it was on video. Wow. The two black women that I was talking to when he grabbed me got up and said, "Oh, no, we're not doing that. You will not put your hands on her," and had to physically pry his hands off of her. Off of me is what they said. I know you're not lying because he threatened to try and fight me over Facebook posts. He hates black women and he has no problems trying to put his hands on us. In fact, even a well-known food star network, Sonny Anderson, came forward and lodged copyright complaints against the restaurant owner to make sure he isn't tied to one of the Food Network's popular personalities, Sonny Anderson's. I hope in the future he is not able to gain ad revenue on YouTube from this. Then also use this as a way to situate himself in a business where we see him as a questionable practices. That he has some questionable practices. Anderson said, according to that, let's see. So far we know he's attacked. He's not paying his work. Allegedly, he's not paying his workers. He's attacked his workers for trying to get the pay. He's used other people's logos to try to maybe push his image. A lot of people know him from, what's the guy name? Like I said, Kevin on Stage. He did an interview with him. And then Kevin on Stage came back and said he took that interview down and he's not affiliated with him. So now Anderson has taken to social media once again to air out her grievances and put William on public notice. Read this, then follow the Kitchenista for more details and receipts. Let's amplify the story. This guy is gross, and I'm so sorry I put him on my show years ago. Worth a read, retweet. Twitter, the link to the article again, having feeling there's going to be a part 2 coming. All right, let's see. My heart is hurt to find out so much detail and accuracy, the level of scamming this man has been doing all these years. It's in a lawsuit. Better Business Bureau complains personal accounts and established chef calling him out. I was truly excited to be able to comfortably splurge to go to his private diner in a few months. But I know I just can't sit there with a straight face knowing he's trash behind the scenes. Now I got to figure out how to get my money back without getting blocked. Ooh, please be advised, I am not associated with Darius Williams. I do not endorse his books in any way. He is using my name to sell his merchandise. That's the Kitchenista. She said that, people were saying that they had an endorsement deal together, like they were supposed to work together, and then she decided not to, and then I guess he got mad at her, so she wanted to just clear her name that she has nothing to do with him. This explains a lot. All the money on the video production for S recipes. You know how long turkey wings take to cook, and cornstarch needs to come to a boil to thicken. That's why he looks like broth. That's why his looks like broth. This is so lazy. All salt and not onion or garlic clove in sight. So people are saying that his recipes are kind of sketchy. It's always weird to me that a person who, like, people in the community, like the cooking community, are saying that his recipes, aren't up to par. But it seems like these type of people blow up, and people, like, I guess at the end of the day, that's what they mean when they say you are your brand. Like, it's not your product. Like, you want to stand behind your product, but people buy because they like you. And what we're learning in these scammer situations is if you can get people to like you, you can get them to buy into whatever you're doing. So remember, you are your brand. Okay. And that's what these scammers know. And one of the most damning claims, a woman named Angela, the Kitchenista, also turned to social media to voice concerns about Williams, while encouraging others to come forward about the controversial public figure. The Kitchenista has claimed William has been accused of assaulting a woman, ripping off investors, running a legal credit repair scam. Okay, so this is the second person we've done. No. This is the second person we've done, right? And I'm starting to see a pattern. It's just the second one, right? It seems like if they have multiple businesses and one of them a credit repair, that they might be scamming, okay? Unpaid wages and much more. These accounts go all the way back to 2008, and the stories and tactics have remained consistent to the present day. This is not a personal vendetta. However, it is worth noting that the same person has used my brand name to profit on merchandise and retaliation as much as 110K. And he admitted to doing it too, because I saw an interview where he said he did it out of spite. There are a lot of people attempting to gaslight me right now because I have been spending the last few weeks calling attention to a person causing harm in our community. His name is Darius Williams. His account is @Darius Cooks. I added him because it was private. I am perfectly sane. I don't appreciate the implication that because I have bipolar depression, I am unable to think clearly. It is a shame that I have to say this. It is also disgusting that lewd and abusive things. Let's see. But this is the Kitchenista lady, and she has a YouTube. I guess she removed all that stuff because I went to her page. But they said she had a whole bunch of stuff on there. But yeah, so this is what he had to say, because I think that's about the end of the article. So this is what he had to say. First of all, he said that he was not scamming, right? He was saying that actually what happened was in the state of Georgia, you cannot have a credit repair business unless you're a nonprofit or you're a real estate attorney, which he is not. He named a third one too, but whatever it was, he is not, okay? And so that's how this whole scamming thing came up. And he said, according to him, if you took his classes or you signed up to get credit repair, your score is up. And he was like, people in the comments right now, go ahead and drop the comments and let them know that your score is up. Okay. Also, he has a pound cake delivery service, and people are saying they never received their pound cakes. Okay, I did not think people. See, this is why when people tell you your idea not gonna work, just ignore them. Okay, just ignore them because it will work. Like he low key out here got a monthly subscription for pound cakes, and people are signing up for it. People are like, okay, send me a pound cake. And guess what? He wouldn't even do that. People are on monthly subscriptions for pound cakes, and he couldn't deliver with that. Like that's a new level of low. Okay. Like give the people that pound cake. I don't see the purpose. So he's saying that the reason why people are so negative towards him is because he's a gay male, and that people are not open to gay people. And I'm just like, that's bull. Okay. Like I'm not dismissing anybody's story. If you feel like you had a story or whatever, I'm not dismissing your story. All I'm saying is it's 2021. I don't know too many people still out here trying to fight that fight. But he says that he know y'all can't just look at him and tell he gay, but he is a gay male. So when you hear that he attacked a woman, you probably think of this big black man attacking the women, but he is still a big black man, even if he's gay. So I don't know what that was supposed to mean. But yeah, so it's still ongoing. He paid the money, okay, because he did get fined in the state of Georgia, and they gave the money back to the people with the credit repair. So he's saying, he didn't scam. It was just a misunderstanding that, he was out here doing business where he couldn't be doing business, and that he paid the restitution and he gave the money back, and he's not a scammer. I don't know. Twitter says otherwise. I'm going to read some of these tweets to y'all. And you tell me if you think he's a scammer. And then I'll put together my chip back. Okay, somebody just didn't like that he has dill pickle. Let me remove this off for a second. Somebody just didn't like that he had dill pickle pies. All right, some of this is just hating. Okay. This is him.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
There's like no organization, no labels. Tell you where the pots and pans are nothing. Clean up and get this mess organized. Who's operating the forklift? Who got forklift license? They don't like this man, okay? They frustrated with him.
Jesus.
But he's still prosperous. That scamming 101, you gotta believe in yourself. Okay. This one says, explain narcissism. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. In the end, his explanation does not make any sense. Side note, if you look up the word narcissist, his picture is there.
For what? For what? Just to say, oh, I cooked against Darius Cooks? I mean, listen. If you want to compete, grow your follow account. Okay?
Ooh.
If you want to compete, start your website. If you want to compete, write your cookbooks. You feel me? If you want to compete, there's plenty of things you could do on your own that don't involve public opinion. Okay? It don't involve public opinion. So for me, if I could be honest with you, people who say, oh, I want a friendly competition in front of everybody, that's the spirit of narcissism. Okay? And you gotta recognize that for what it is. The only reason you want to compete against me is because you want people to see that either I beat you or you beat me. And that means that the value in that is what other people think of who you are and what you're able to do.
I mean, like them or not, I mean, I agree with them there. I don't have time to compete with nobody else. I'm just trying to be the best me. Here's somebody else.
Now, one thing about y'all people that used to these lines, you gotta have a better system to deal with these lines. Okay? You gotta have a better system to deal with these lines. These lines you guys have in Houston, oh my God.
Okay, so these are like just, hey. These are just like little petty things people don't like about them. But if you just go down, if you go to Twitter and put in Darius Crooks, it just brings up a whole bunch of videos of him. It says, is the warehouse the same address as the Trap Bakery? The Trap Warehouse needs to be shut down. He's violating a variety of OSHA rules. OSHA will not accept complaints from any concerned individuals. Yes, a complaint can be filed on your behalf by an organized representative of a labor organization or other employee bargaining units, an attorney, a person acting as a bona fide representative. So I guess people were trying to complain about his, he doesn't have any labels or it's not organized. They were saying his lights didn't have coverings. I don't cook in like a professional way. But I guess, like if glass comes down, it's supposed to be some type of net to catch it. And he didn't have the net. He was in violation. He wasn't allegedly not paying his workers. He went on live and he showed a lady's check stub that worked for him with her personal information, like her address and everything. And she said he stole her scale that she brought to work. Oh, so this is another chef. I just want to throw it out there. It said, warning, there's another chef out there in these streets scamming. This man was paid to do an event for a group of Black women. But then the day of the event, he was a no-show, but text them that he was in a coma. Oh my goodness, these people are crazy. How you texting if you're in a coma? Yeah, so if you just, you go look him up, this is the guy. He says that people just don't like him because he's a gay Black male. But that hasn't been found to be true. People are just saying that they're not getting paid, that his restaurants were closed down, like all of a sudden people didn't get their last paychecks. Of course, he was a credit person, and people are saying they never heard from him after he took their money. And it's illegal to have a credit repair company in Georgia, and that's what he's standing behind. That no, he wasn't scamming people. He just wasn't aware that you couldn't have a credit repairing company in Georgia. You had to be a lawyer or a nonprofit, and he named something else. And he's not in that. And he paid his money, and he said it's over. But yeah, he is
asking you. I don't remember saying to y'all, hey, can you tell me what work for your feet? You have to realize everybody got different levels of foot problems. So I can work foot problems. Okay? That's what I have. I have we need some extra strength. Listen, the Lord gave me a beautiful face.
Yes, he's talking about one of his.
But he gave me really hard feet. Okay?
Workers. So
I'm telling you what worked for me. Okay? I'm telling you what worked for me. Sis.
So this is what we're going to learn. When we're supporting somebody online, if they have this mystical made up name, his name is not that bad because his name is Darius Williams. He changed to Darius Cooks. So I guess that's not really that bad. He has a credit repair business. Those are the people to be on the lookout for. I would start small. I wouldn't start with a subscription company with anybody. If you want to support them, make a small order. Make sure you get that before you purchase a big order. It seems like these scammers have a lot of audacity, and they still have a lot of people following them, even though they have a history of allegedly have a history of doing this. Like she said, there's a report of him putting his hands on one of his employees who asked for their money, and he was trying to drag her out the restaurant, but other ladies had to step in, and he had the nerve to call the police, and the police took him because she had a recording of it. But imagine if she hadn't, it'd have been her word against his. So yeah, it just. But I am putting together like a little video with all these alleged scammers, just to show, like, we can learn a lot, from these scammers. Of course, we want to make sure that if we do, follow their lead, that we're going to actually give the people what they want. But like I said, one of the main things is you got to show up for yourself every day. That's one thing these scammers do. If you go to their social media pages, they're active. They talk to their they talk to their audience. They go live. They're personable, right? They have a brand. They are their brand, and that's what people are buying. And that's why people are still standing by them as these things unfold, because people have bought into who they think they are, not necessarily who these people actually are, And so that's something that we can work on about, when we selling stuff, is being more personable and making sure, the reason why people want to, tell your story. What makes you you? And, why should people support your business? So next time you post, think about putting that out there. Of course, like I said, unlike these scammers, we actually going to come through and we're going to do what we want to do. But I do think that we can learn a lot from them, because people are still supporting them, even though it's alleged that they did what they did, So, I mean, like I said, we can learn from these people. So let me show you this chip bag that I did. And I just printed this out on regular paper because I didn't want to waste none of my good paper. I just wanted to show you the chip bag we came up with. And when I showed this to my daughter, she was like, oh, it's for my birthday party again. I'm like, no. Like, how many times we going to celebrate you? But, and if you want the chip bag course, it is in the description. It's only $10, and it does come with a template. I will be doing a free class again next week. And the class for next week will be the Capri Suns. Okay. And so I don't have my crimper with me right now. Actually, I gotta find it. I don't know what I did with it because I've been using the scissors. But yeah, so this is the bag that we designed today in the chip bag class. So I think it came out cute. All right, tell me what you think. And I put her picture on the back. It's not her birthday. And so, like I said, regular paper looks nice too. So you might want to think about that if you try to find ways to bring expenses down. Most people don't even know about glossy chip paper. So, but yeah, just to wrap up today, Darius Cooks allegedly scammed people out of their money by, taking their money online and not fulfilling his promises. And it looks like what happens with a lot of these businesses is they probably start off with very good intentions. They probably don't start off saying that I'm not going to do what I said I'm going to do. But then guess what happens? They get overwhelmed and they're not able to do it. Not that they're not able to do it, they don't do it. You think it's tricky. But yeah, they get overwhelmed and then they stop fulfilling orders. And then people start to complain. And then he opened up like 3 restaurants back to back and then had to shut them all down because, as we know, right, restaurants are like one of the hardest businesses to keep open because when you first open, everybody, patronizes you. They flood in. But then, after you've been open for a while, they have so many options, like you just want a minute. So like you would have to stand out to drive people in there on a regular basis. Okay. So he had to close down his restaurants. And he wasn't paying his, your employees. And what you learn as your business grows, as you hire people, is your employees are your customers. And you want to make sure they're happy because they make the money for you. They'll start saying, our company. And that's what you want. You want them taking ownership because they'll go hard for you. You want to make sure they feel like family and feel like they own part of the business. So if you don't treat your employees well, your business is not going far. So he wasn't fulfilling orders. He wasn't allegedly paying his workers. And then he was running a credit repair business in a state where it was illegal. And so that's where his suing came in. But he still has a big following. He still sold out for his tour. People are still supporting him. I say go check him out on Twitter and read some of those hashtags. Like I just read to you, they're funny. They got his videos on there. He's saying that people just don't like him because he's a gay black male. I disagree because, like, who cares? And I don't care who you go home with. This 2021, I don't care. I just don't care. So, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think after you go look at those Twitter tweets and stuff. Let me know what you think. Do you think that people are hating on him, like he said? Or do you feel like he well, we got it on tape, he did assault that lady. So what do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. Make sure you like this video. Trying to get them out. Trying to get YouTube to suggest it. Like I said, I do have the new Mace in. So if you want a safety keychain, the link is in the description. I don't have these new ones on here. I need to switch them out because some of those are sold now, so I need to switch out the pictures. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, stay crafting.